Hey, big cat, welcome to my therapy. This ain't your ordinary world, it's extraordinary. See, I'm a high priestess, light walker, here to guide your way through the waves of life. We'll find a new path to embrace. Tarot, astrology, numerology in our hands. No weapon formed against you shall ever stand. We're winners, we never quit, we always keep on going. Quitters never win, but we're always growing. Hey there, big cat, let's chase the highest vibration. Together we'll create a new world, a brand new nation.
Namaste! Grand Rising Big Cat air signs. Welcome or welcome back to Big Cat Astrology, Big Cat Wave, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. The planetary hot topics to add to your almanac over the next 7 days. Air signs, rising sun and moon, the 11th to the 17th of November 2025. The truth didn't break the network. It exposed the signal. Every conversation carries consequences when data becomes doctrine. Activated houses, the 5th of creation and expression, and the 11th of community and allies. Ideas move faster than approval. But this week, clarity must pace charisma. Air signs balance intellect and intimacy, choosing connection over correction. The retrograde static reveals which voices are loyal and which ones are just loud. You may feel the urge to explain everything. Resist. Silence protects strategy. Feedback loops must tighten, forcing accountability through audience. Every word now acts as a contract between credibility and conscience. The bold truth, authenticity is the new algorithm and it never crashes. Chinese Zodiac Intel 2025 is the year of the wood snake. And from the 7th of November, it is the month of the pig. Pig month rewards collaboration and punishes carelessness with reputational loss. The wood snake remains watchful, ensuring data and dignity align and stays aligned. Rat, monkey and dragon prosper through public alliances. Tiger and pig must simplify the scope. Words that were shared as vanity return as tests of integrity. Information travels like fire through digital straw. Guard your truth as currency. The snake prefers measured moves to viral noise. Wisdom speaks once and lets the silence translate. Your personal numerology. On the 11th of November, the personal days are 3 for expressing freely, but with facts. On the 17th of November, the personal days are 9. This is to complete the cycle and publish the proof roof. Pinkies up. The arc from the message to manifesto. Clarity turns into community. On the 11th of November, Jupiter's retrograde in Cancer. House is activated, the 5th of creation and expression and the 11th of community and allies. Jupiter revisits emotional investments in creative and collective ventures. Projects shared in summer require empathy audits before expansion. Team goals must serve purpose, not ego. Generosity without boundaries turns inspiration into exhaustion. The retrograde lasts until March 2026, which is slow growth which secures lasting trust. Recognition arrives once you value collaboration over control. The lesson? Sustainability is success that remembers its source. The fixed star canopus, navigation through memory. Helpful initials, J, C, B. Helpful initials are tied to planetary energies and are breadcrumbs of names, places and things tied to your storyline. The highlight of the week, the 12th of November 2025, Mercury conjunct Mars in Sagittarius. House is activated the 5th of creation and expression and the 11th of community and allies. Mercury and Mars fuse in Sagittarius, igniting debates and digital disclosure. Every comment section feels like court. Every proof needs proof, not volume. For air signs, conversation becomes currency and interest rates are karmic. Rhetoric sharpens, humor lands as weapons or a bridge. Pause before publishing. Intent travels faster than context. Colleagues mirror your tone. Lead with logic, not ego. Communication platforms glitch as Mercury retrograde reveals that which was never secure. Old statements resurface for re-evaluation. Retraction is strength, not shame. Creative industries spark controversies that cleanses stagnant narratives. Personal relationships demand clarity over charisma. The truth you state now sets a precedent for next year's alliances. The lesson? Conviction is courage, measured by composure. Shola, the fixed star. Precision is the sting. Helpful initials, M, S, I. On the 13th of November, the moon in Virgo sextiles Venus in Scorpio. Houses activated are the 6th of ritual and health and the 11th of community and allies. The moon adds methods. Venus adds magnetism. Routine becomes relationship therapy through acts of service. Professional alliances soften through shared compassion. Compliments sound truer when spoken slowly. Small gestures carry large healing. Balance emerges through equal effort, not equal ego. The lesson? Kindness is strategy in motion. The fixed star Zunub El Janubi, the justice wing. Helpful initials S, O, T. On the 14th of November, the moon in Virgo sextiles Jupiter in Cancer. Houses activated are the 6th of health and the 5th of creation and expression. Productivity flows through gratitude and group effort. Jupiter magnifies your impact when motives are pure. Networking feels like nature and nurture instead of necessity. Collaboration turns work into worship. Emotional intelligence becomes the new metric for influence. Public praise arrives through private integrity. The lesson? Generosity is the architecture of growth. The fixed star Procyon, quick mercy, fast justice. Helpful initials? B, E, H. On the 15th of November, Vesta enters Capricorn. Houses activated are the 10th of legacy and reputation and the 11th of community and allies. Vesta brings devotion to duty, turning work into worship. Boundaries form around focus, so guard your energy like treasure. People become sacred spaces for strategy. Colleagues admire your stamina more than your speed. The next 6 weeks rewards persistence over publicity. Dedication translates into reputation, and the lesson? Commitment is faith with a calendar. The fixed star Deneb Al-Jedi, guardian of the gate. Helpful initials? V, C, N. On the 16th of November, the Sun in Scorpio trines Jupiter in Cancer. Houses activated are the 9th of expansion and faith and the 5th of creation and expression. The Sun illuminates vision while Jupiter expands faith in your creative mission. Optimism feels earned, not borrowed. Mentors reappear with opportunities that fit your evolved values. Inspiration arrives through gratitude, not pleasure. Recognition from peers validates months of discipline. Success lands gracefully because ego stayed grounded. The lesson? Belief is best expressed through consistency. The fixed star Aldebaran, integrity before gain. Helpful initials C, H, P. On the 17th of November, the Sun in Scorpio trines Saturn in Pisces. House is activated, the 9th of expansion and faith, and the 7th of partnership and balance. The Sun meets Saturn through a trine that cements all alliances. Agreements from under mutual respect and practical hope. Contracts signed now hold longevity and legal grace. Patience reveals who plans to stay when the applause fades. Wisdom emerges through stillness and study. Longevity replaces lust for attention. The lesson? Legacy is loyalty that lasts. The fixed star Fomalhaut, the vision that outlives its creator. Helpful initials S, N, L. Air signs. This week taught you that influence is earned through integrity, not invention. You spoke truth into the air and watched it build structure. Ideas became bridges once ego left the blueprint. Clarity becomes your currency and silence your profit. The lesson? When words breathe ethics, they never ever expire. Until we meet again on these astrological streets, big cow wave.